to defend the ball. I did see a play that when they inbound the ball that was so much better that you can tell that, okay, this is Jack Vaughn, this is Scott Skiles. He actually had Tobias run around, set a pick, and did a curl. And I never saw a play like that in Jack Vaughn years in his 2.5 years there. I was like, that is a out-of-bounds play right there. Thank you.
Jack Vaughn still thought he was the best point guard on the team.
Yeah.
When he was coaching. It was terrible.
Magic got a lot of talent, man, and it's time for them to put it together. I would like them to compete for that 8th and 9th spot. And then next year, I will fully expect playoffs, but I think that
I think they'll contend for it this year.
I think they'll contend for it. I really think it's going to be between the Magic and the Pistons.
It'll be a good jump for the Magic.
Yeah. I think 35 games get you there in the East.
They're still ways off from being contenders.
Oh, yeah.
But playoff contenders, yeah.
Even that, Magic put some scare in a couple teams, but they just didn't know how to finish games. This is why I'm hoping Scott Skiles can do this and guard a three-point line for the love of God. What they didn't do last year. Teams can eat you up alive on the three-point line, but the Hawks, to me, I think they take a step back. The division is between the Hawks and the Heat. I think those two teams are going to be up for the division to win it. It doesn't matter now because the playoff doesn't matter, but I think those are the two probably going to be the top two.
I think the Heat is probably second, third best team in the East. As far as if they stay healthy and everything, which is the key with all of these teams, if they stay healthy and everything, they're probably second, third.
He almost made it to the playoffs last year with all these injuries.
Yeah. And now if you put them all together, and depends on how fast all these guys gel together.
I'm sorry, we tried to help y'all last year to beat the next.
Yeah, screw all y'all. But
we tried to beat
if the Heat gel, the Heat are going to be very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. And don't let nobody on the Cavs get hurt and them have to play the Heat. Because we seen what happened when the Cavs played the Heat last year. The Heat beat the crap out of the Cavs. And they were both at full strength when this happened. Oh, yeah. And the Heat just beat the living dog mess out of the Cavs. People forget about that, though. People forget that they beat the dog mess out of them. Mm-hmm. So I'm saying a full strength, and they didn't even have Dragic and those guys when they beat the crap out of them.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, just wait until they run into them full hit and don't get hurt, Cleveland. Because if you get hurt, you're screwed.
And this is what I think, like, with the playoff season now, with the division, make this in because this division right here, if the Raptors have any kind of slippage, you're right. We probably couldn't have no teams.
Oh, yeah, I don't think team.
Yeah,
I think the Raptors won't slip.
Yeah.
Just because this division is so weak, I think they'll be able to last just via that division.
Yeah. That's what I think, too. But I'm looking at that, I'm like, the Raptors can definitely take advantage of that. But you're right. The Hawks and the Heat is going to be that top division. The Bucks, I honestly think...
I think the Heat are better than the Hawks. I legit think, if you look at it, if everything stays, I think the Heat are a better team than the Hawks.
On paper, they look pretty good.
I think they're better. It's like I said, however they gel, and you'll start to see it. However they gel, if they get everything together, I think they're a way better team than the Hawks.
It'll be interesting to see, man. I think those are the two top teams in the Southeast, though. I really do.
Oh, yeah.
Wizards, they keep slipping off. They just... Randy Whitman is on the hot seat. He better get this team winning past the second round. So, yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited to see how this division plays out and how these, now with the playoff limitations where you have to be the division winner and automatically make the playoffs. So I want to see how this works out for some teams. Like we was talking earlier while you was on the phone about that one division in the West, the Southwest division.
Everyone can make it.
Everyone can make it. Everyone can make it. So.
Everyone can make it.
All right, I'm not going to go through the top 8 and you go through the playoffs. Give me what's your feeling now for, you want to make a prediction for the NBA Finals this early or no?
Hell no.
No?
Hell no, I ain't going to make a prediction for the NBA Finals this early.
I
haven't even watched a basketball game yet.
Yeah, alone trying to make a prediction.
Ask me at I always go to Christmas, but you're going to have to ask me after Christmas. Ask me during the All-Star break.
There you go. Ask you at the All-Star break.
And I'll be able to
I'm cool with that. I'm going to haul off on my prediction.
make an executive decision.
I'm going to hold
But
off.
right now, if you had to ask me, like you just had to ask me just then, I think it's going to be, I think Spurs come out of the West. Very close. It's between Spurs. Right now, to me, it's between Spurs and Golden State. That's who it is. I never count out the champs.
Mm-hmm.
And in the East, it's between the Heat and the Cavs.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if the Heat stay healthy and the Cavs stay healthy. I think it's between those teams.
Okay.
I can't make a finals prediction, but I at least made a conference finals
There you go.
prediction,
Yeah.
depending on when these teams meet in the playoffs.
I honestly think that I'm not going to prediction. It really is, man.
Look, I just gave you 4 teams I
Yeah.
think could be in there.
Yeah,
That was all I was going to do. 4 teams.
I'm gonna go with 6. I think
He said I'm gonna put in 6 people.
I'm gonna go Cavs, Bulls, and Heat in the East, and in the West,
I just don't trust the Bulls.
and in the
Never
West,
have.
never have.
Since the Jordan years, never trusted the Bulls.
I think Fred Hoiberg's gonna do a good job of that offense. I think he's got enough talent to do that. In the West, it's gonna be the Warriors, the Clippers, and the Spurs.
You heard Noah may not even start for
He's
them
not.
now.
Mirotic is starting. They already made that decision.
Because they're not about defense anymore now. They're about offense.
Yeah.
What
Yes.
if Noah got traded?
I don't know, man. That'd be
What if
interesting.
Noah got traded? You know who'd be a great team to put Noah on? The Pelicans.
Him and Davis? Oh,
Imagine the defense. And you got to think all the big men in the West. Noah and Davis?
You put Davis back at the 4?
Exactly. Talk about a nightmare.
Oh,
You know who would even be? You know what would even be a better spot? Reuniting with Billy Donovan. Put him with the Thunder.
Who you got with Thunder for him?
Anybody. I would give up Ibaka.
Wouldn't be a bad trade for the Bulls.
I'd give up Ibaka. One defensive guy for another defensive guy. One defensive guy who's really much better and can pass. On that team, that's what you need. You need a guy like Noah.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather have a guy like Noah for what I know Billy Donovan is going to do. I'd rather have a guy like Noah for the Thunder than a guy like Ibaka for the Thunder.
Yeah, Boggs is one of those guys that like to look for his own shot too.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I'd rather have a guy like, because you already got 2 ball hogs. You already got 2 guys that are going to shoot. Noah don't shoot. Noah does trash work. Perfect guy to put on that team because you ain't got to worry about him taking shots away from the other 2.
I can see the fit. I can see that.
I still like to put him with Anthony Davis though. That'd be ridiculous.
Yeah.
That'd be ridiculous. Block shots for all. You get a block shot.
All right.
Imagine him passing to Anthony Davis out of the. Woo, woo.
Them
I'm
fast
already
break.
making trades
Nice.
because you know he's not going to be happy coming off the bench.
No. Well, we'll see. I know he's a team player, man, but I wonder how long would it last. So it'd be interesting. I think it'd be a good fit for him for both the spots you just named. So yeah, I like it. All right, let's wrap this bad boy up. Basketball is back, baby. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, woohoo!
Tomorrow,
When the fuck does?
and then the Magic play on Wednesday.
When the hell does Christmas come?
So
Same time every year. Duh.
we may have to push back the football podcast to Thursday.
I lost.
Yeah, Sourface beating you right now.
I'm losing. All I have is a kicker left. Oh well, I had to lose sometime.
Well,
The only reason he won was because of one guy, Mike Evans.
went off.
Scored 42 flipping points.
The only receiver playing.
Yeah, I guess that's why.
Yeah, that's why I watched the game, unfortunately.
Because all my people are double digits except 2.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all stay tuned for me and Kevin throughout the week. We gonna revert back to football and talk what happened to football. I didn't watch much of it, so I'm gonna try to help out. I was in Orlando.
I watched.
So Kevin's gonna be carrying the podcast.
I watched a bunch of shitty games.
Kevin, yeah.
I watched one fun game at 9:30 in the morning.
Did your heart stop a little bit?
I was pissed. For most of I'm like, the coaching decisions that they make are horrible. Horrible. Thank
We'll save that.
God we have 2 good wide receivers.
Say that.
That's all I got to say.
We'll definitely dive into that a little bit and let Kevin rant a little bit about
Thank
that.
God.
All right. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. You can find the podcast page
Keeps
at
ice
Balls Not Court.
2 times longer than a plastic tumbler. You can legit kill someone with this thing.
You can find me at End of Mind the CP.
I'm at Kevin C2415.
You can go to our Podomatic page.
If your tumbler comes up missing, I don't have it.
Liar. You can find us
Nice.
at endofmindthecp.podomatic.com. That's where you get all the Podomatic content there.
Yeah, my name's not on that.
You can get us on iTunes, TuneIn Radio, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, Windows, Zune, and many other sites. We're also on Facebook. Just type in Balls Not Court Podcast. Give us a like. Give us a shout. Anything that you have, any suggestions, questions, give us a holler. We'll definitely try to respond.
Nah.
Or Kevin won't. I will. So how about that?
No one ever asks any questions.
Yes, but hey, I'm excited, man. Basketball
What
is
the hell
back.
did you have in here?
Water.
Uh-huh.
So.
No, but it smells like.
Oh, man. Vitamin water.
Yeah, uh-huh.
So. All right, well, that should do it for us. I'm glad Kevin got to hop on. I know he had to drive.
Alcohol.
Had to drive back down from Daytona. So, and he was able to, add his expertise. But Kevin doesn't really watch basketball until, like he said.
Even though you couldn't tell by the sounds of it.
Yeah, but Kevin knows his own. I ain't got to worry about him when it comes to basketball, even though he just doesn't like it.
I'm just really good at playing it.
There you go.
I just don't like watching it right
now. Not right now. So I'm pretty sure Kevin be yelling at me to turn off the internet and have to use my iPhone to connect to watch games.
I'm trying to watch something.
So, hey man, this is a busy week, man. Halo comes out tomorrow, which I still need to get an Xbox. I'm gonna figure that out because I need to.
Yes, you do.
So
I need to start playing multiplayer.
Halo 5 is coming out.
I'm playing multiplayer.
You got the Florida Georgia game. You got a lot of football going on, Halloween. So, good times, ladies and gentlemen. I can't be happier. All right, well, this is Cortez Paul signing off with Kevin Carter. This is the Balls in Your Court podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a wonderful evening.